Daniel Ward from Gracie Baja Derby. Bringing the faithful here tonight all the way to Nottingham for our final world title fight of the evening, our final fight indeed of an 18-fight card. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed being with you tonight. Daniel Ward looking to put together a positive win against the Full Power MMA Alex Josan. We're only moments away from this. Oh, he's coming in incredible shape as Daniel Ward here tonight. Looks excellent. Alex Josan representing Full Power MMA. I was going to say Powerhouse for a second. Full Power MMA. Remember that we are brought to you by Power Grip Sports Equipment, Directy Sport, Supology for all your support needs, Cats Jolly Holidays, Fisticuffs podcast, which you can get on all your podcasting providers, and Battle Ready Fight Management. Oh, there's a big hype up going on here. They're happy to be here. They haven't just come to take part, they've come to take over, have the Irish Massive. They've definitely picked the right song. Everybody's bopping away and jamming to it. Daniel Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go, main event of the evening! Steve is on the edge of his seat.
I am very, very excited. I know Daniel Ward came in with a lot of hype and he's going for that low kick, but Josan's having very little of it as well. He's happy for it. But he's kicking that leg right out, is Daniel Ward, and that's going to pay dividends later on in these fights. But Josan's coming forward with those big steaming hooks. Forces the shot from Daniel Ward, which is successful. Big double leg, and he passes immediately.
Look at that. That is Gracie Baja classic. Body control. no space, everything tight, step over to side control.
He's keeping the body lock until he absolutely knows he's in position.
The Gracie Barra team, known worldwide, such high-level jiu-jitsu competitors. And it's in Gracie Barra Derby, brings some MMA fighters through, and what they take with them is those slick ground skills. But great work here from Josan to get back to a butterfly guard, trying to make some space.
Got to remind you folks, this is 3-minute rounds, but 5 3-minute rounds at that. So 15 minutes to play with for both fighters.
Oh, beautiful.
Maybe
step
not
over.
needed though, as Ward steps over into mount. And Josan's holding onto a guillotine of all things, which might cause him to get tapped out with a very strong shoulder pressure here from Ward. Bridges hard and lets go of it. Now Ward's on top and he's free to do the damage that he wants to do.
Yeah,
Can he pound his way into world title gold and glory?
Yeah, he's got a long time to work. He's got 1 minute 20 of round number 1. And the thing about being round number 1 is they're not that sweaty yet. There's a bit more friction. It's going to be even harder for Josan to escape. And Ward, considering this is one of the lighter weight divisions, has serious power.
And very strong. Yeah, he came in well muscled. He's obviously had a big weight cut.
Oh, body triangle. Look at this beautiful technique.
He's just taken all the juice out of Josan. And he's looking to get under the chin here. Josan doing well to hand fight. But it looks like it's a matter of time as he's over the chin. He's got a nice little crank there.
Yeah, he's looking for a face crank. It's one of those things, Steve. In the gym, you only want to get under the chin. You want to be respectful of your training partners. But this is not in the gym. This is competition. Crank that face.
Yep, this is everything. Yeah, he's pulling down that hand, trying to keep it together. Josan's really suffering here on the body, on the neck.
We saw it from Damien Maher with Rick Story just cranking the face.
22 seconds remaining in this first round.
Absolute domination, round number 1.
I don't know if, with 10 seconds remaining, I don't know if Ward can actually get the finish in any sort of way, but he's squeezing on that body. It's going to be an exhausting moment for Josan, who has to eat a couple hammer fists as the round goes off.
That's the thing, Ward was very dominant in that round, but didn't actually manage to do much damage. And he landed big at the start.
Yeah, he hit the jab.
Confident to come out, start throwing some big shots.
Yeah, gets him overcommitting. He can't be overcommitting. He's got to use that jab and try to drop behind that.
Very impressive first round of this Battle Arena World title fight. It's living up to the hype.
All the hype, Chris. All the hype. It's definitely lived up to it indeed, with the world title on the line for the featherweight division. Been held by some incredible people over the years.
And there's nothing that makes me happier, Steve, than a coach shadowboxing in the face of their student when they should be having a rest.
Yep, totally telling them what to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of intensity there in the corner of full power MMA, but I don't know if that's exactly what he needs. I think Josan's quite fired up. I think they just need to tell him to drop behind that jab and make Daniel Ward chase.
Here we go, Josan versus Ward, round 2, world title bout on the line.
There we go. Establishes the jab again. Goes for a sweeping jab. And now we got Ward back in on the shot. Just misjudged the timing and the distance.
Josan did a good job digging for that underhook. Stifling the takedowns of Ward. Oh, Ward forces him to the floor. Josan got a wrap up guillotine.
That was just the problem with the stance there, really, from Josan that led to that. And now we're back with 2.5 minutes. Daniel Ward is on top. He's got all the pressure coming down.
Ward, so impressive. What control.
He's got the speed and the power. And now Josan's on top. Josan's wrapping a guillotine of some sort from mount, which is never a good idea. And there you see Ward's head pops right out, and now he's on top, and he can do some serious ground and pound if he can just free his arms for a moment. Josan doing well to bother him. There's a lot that can be done here.
Ward being patient, making sure he can control the position, not allowing Josan to escape. Something sometimes we see with these Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu schools is people get to a dominant position but don't do enough damage because they're thinking about submissions, but that is not Ward's approach.
No, he gives him a good 1-2 there from Mount.
Josan trying to walk up the cage. Intelligent thing to go for. Can he sneak out the back?
Don't think so. Ward's trying to pull his hips away. It'll be just one big push that'll send him away from the cage, really. Yep, there we go. And now it's up to Ward to work with a minute left in this second round. He's on top. Josan bridging.
Ward looking for the Dagestani hand trap.
He gets it.
Gets it. Wraps that wrist up beautifully. It'll be so hard for Josan to just block these strikes. Look at that. Just unanswered. Ground and pound of death.
He's really trying to muscle his way out here.
Managed to free his hand in a panic.
Did free it. Now I've got beside the head. 30 seconds remaining.
Ward pushing the elbow, maybe the
good head position,
but grinding. Oh, Josan trying to sneak out with the cage walking again.
14 seconds remaining. I wonder if Ward should go for an arm right now. 10 seconds remaining.
I think he's just going to try and do some damage in the last few seconds.
Josan survives another round.
I mean, that's got
possibly a 10-8 round now.
I was going to say, Steve, that's got 10-8 written all over
Ward
it.
really owned the entire position here. We go into the third round. We're 6 minutes in. And it's been all Daniel Ward so far. Alex Josan having no real answer at the moment.
But this is why these world title fights are interesting, Steve. I mean, you have 5 rounds on the books. That's it makes it, cardio becomes a huge factor. And how's Josan's conditioning? Has it been, how much effort has been put into trying to escape? Is he going to be able to turn this fight around and put some pressure on?
Has there been much damage done with the ground and pound or with that neck crank that we saw in the first round? How are those going to play out?
Here we go, round 3 coming up. And you can feel like Ward wants to try and put him away, but will he overcommit? This is a world title fight. Josan's got power. He's 1 shot away from turning this fight around. Here we go. What a night of action we've had here at Battle Arena. Brought to you by Fisticuffs Podcast, Supology, Eric's Fight Gear.
Oh, Josan trying to flip the script with a shot of his own.
Yeah, I mean, if he can get on top, I think it's going to be difficult. Just the physicality of Ward and his positioning.
His positioning is good. I'd like to see it. Either of these guys have a lateral drop. It'd be great.
What does Josan need to be able to do to get a takedown from here, Steve?
He really needs to wait. He needs to see if Ward will push off. And then he's either got to push that underhook elbow down, or, oh my God, he's very good here with the high underhook, trying to pick the ankle. Hard to do against the cage as Ward was sitting. Now Ward's on the leg. He's going to take the back again.
Oh!
Just out of position. 2 minutes remaining. Good pass. Excellent passing. But this has been the name of it. Josan's just done enough to survive the rounds 2 times before. Is it 3 times lucky for Ward as he's on top?
Selfishly, I'd like to see Ward try and get a finish. Try and grab an arm, lock up a triangle. But the smart thing to do is exactly what he's doing. Just control the position, do some damage.
Drive the hips in, maybe.
What does Josan need to do to escape from here, Steve?
Stop trying to grab the arms and start turning on his hips. He's got to clear those butterfly hooks, though, doesn't he? He's got to stomp out there.
Yeah, it's
Ward's got to be a bit open to options here because Josan's. Oh, there it is. I think that hurt him. He's got 50 seconds on top still, and he's landing punches at will, really. And then he settles down. Quite tired is Daniel Ward as well.
Yeah, the issue is becoming.
He was just a couple shots away, I think, from finishing the fight. There's 30 seconds left.
Ward is so high up on Josan that every time Josan bridges, it's just not.
Oh,
bridging
wow.
very high.
He's got the Americana. He's bringing it way down to the hip there.
It's hard to finish from mount.
Really hard. Really, really hard. He's got to bring it really down.
Step to side control when they get their grip. He's gonna really struggle to finish that from there, Steve.
He needs to go back to ground and pound.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's gonna score big. They got the grip.
I would have gone for the armbar personally, but
yeah, I feel that the arm's there. It's a big risk losing the position, but it definitely.
You're at the end of the round. Just go for it. Snap it off. You know, there was a guy who attempted an armbar in Cage Warriors, and he almost had it, and then he just let it go. And he said that the guy tapped. That was Luke Shanks.
I think
Luke Shanks, former flyweight contender. I think he was flyweight champion for a moment.
You're holding a grudge, Steve.
Yeah. He's absolutely terrible, horrible. Luke Shanks. He won tonight in the bantamweight division. He'll never go back to the flyweight division, of course, because he's a hack. You know, absolutely.
I mean, most of BST.
I hope if anybody out there is friends with Luke Shanks, you can let him know that on this broadcast, I absolutely destroyed him. Because if you don't make weight, buddy, you can't wrestle. But that's not with Graham Boyle and the head of Cage Warriors. But I won't cut out Cage Warriors anymore. It's all about Battle Arena tonight.
This is
Battle
Steve's
Arena.
opinion, not my opinion. We are not a team. I will sell him down the river so fast.
Combat commentators. We are a team, bro. We are a team now.
Oh, we need the team name. The combat commentators. That's good.
Combat commentators. We're bringing it to you. The combat commentators, Chris Svensson and Steve Ringman, bring you what should be, hopefully, the final 2 rounds of this fight, but it could be done in 1.
Here we go. Daniel Ward, Alex Josan, the final fight of the evening. Ooh.
And this has been
Josan throwing caution to the wind.
Swinging rude right now.
And why not? Why not?
He's down on the legs as Ward. He might have his hands together. He might be able to pull him away. And he does.
Oh, early in the round. Only taking 20 seconds to get the
he's right he's right in his corner. This is about the same timing that we've had every single round so far, and this is a 4th time.
I still think it was right of Josan to come out swinging for the bleachers. I think is the American expression.
Yep.
Because he's 3 rounds down. I mean, 3, 10-8 possibly rounds down. So why not? Or jump guard.
He's driving that knee across again, setting himself in the mount again.
It's a little bit of a rinse and repeat about Daniel Ward here.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, and he's, we had a fight earlier today. Tangstar was incredibly boring from this position, but Daniel Ward is not. Constantly transitioning, looking for strikes, looking for ways to finish, submissions.
Highly active here, and Alex Josan doing so much just to stay alive, staying just active enough. And he ate some big shots there in the 3rd round.
Daniel Ward. Oh, Steve! Josan sneaked out of the back, got back to his feet.
Now he's got the body lock in the head position in there. I was turning around to see what they were singing about back there.
The Nottingham crowd.
Daniel Ward
making some noise.
He gets taken down for the first time tonight.
Josan with a comeback. What if he catches the guillotine, Steve?
What if he might have just exhausted himself to Daniel Ward.
Oh, I love a comeback. It's going to be tough with 50 seconds. And Ward get back to full guard, keeps himself safe. Oh! Oh!
Oh, he ate a bunch there.
Josan is not going down easy, so much heart.
He's got to do the same again.
But I wonder if Josan is winning the psychological battle, because Ward has thrown the kitchen sink at him. He's just kept coming back for more.
Now he stood up again, and look, again, punches coming down.
Oh, passing. Getting to a good position. 20 seconds.
Hard to see how his hands are.
Oh! Oh! 10 seconds. Bellied out. Squeezing the choke. Oh, Ward's okay.
Ward's on side, yeah. Wow.
What a round.
Wow.
What a round.
Still all to play for here. One final round in it. Josan seems to have tipped the momentum in his favor here. And he's brought a huge crowd with him. They're throwing the flags in already.
One more round to go here at Battle Arena. It's our main event of the evening. Last round here in Nottingham. And what an evening of action it has been. Some incredible finishes. Some questionable decisions.
Always with Marty Wolf in the corner.
Yeah, we won't give out particular judges' names, but Marty Wolf, you need to get upset with Marty.
Yeah, just give a chance. I feel like they're pretty hyped up there. Look at him, he's tired. You're tired too, man.
I know.
This is the thing though. When it comes to Daniel Ward, if he just he can get taken down, he can get beaten up. Doesn't matter. As long as he does not get finished, he has won this fight. That's the thing when you're 3 rounds up in a world title fight, and there's possibility of a 10-8 round earlier on in round 2.
Maybe a couple. But I mean, this just speaks to the heart of Josan, and I mean, no matter what happens in this fight, they can both hold their heads high.
Definitely, they really competed for it here tonight.
I'd like the corner of Alex Josan just to be a bit calmer. Help them if I have a rest between rounds. He's going to get him. You don't have to scream at him. There we go. Ward versus Josan. Round 5. Who wants the belt? Oh, beautiful lead uppercut. Is Ward out on his feet, Steve? Is he just so fatigued? Oh, maybe not.
No, he's got something.
Josan with a nice takedown.
Possibly. And he's on the guillotine. Hard.
Oh, he's got half. That's the problem.
He's got to turn hard. No, he doesn't have it.
It's just the half guard position.
Unless he can make him panic a bit, but if he can get a butterfly hook and he can rotate it. Both men must be absolutely.
Yeah. Ward's clever, patient, use it to pass.
Right over top again, where he's been doing so much damage. He's back in mount.
Now it's a tall order for Josan. He's got to escape this mount and get a finish with 2 minutes left. He's doing everything he can, but he's going to struggle. He's trying to get to the cage so he can wall walk, I think. What's Ward looking for? Maybe an arm triangle, just shoulder pressure. I think desperately trying to see if he can force an arm triangle here. But Josan can see it coming. Oh,
the fight's definitely not out of Josan, but there it is almost.
Oh, Steve, that's close. That's close. Oh, slips out. It's just so sweaty now. Round 5.
Very hard to finish that. Josan might be coming out the back again. 50 seconds remaining.
Even Marty Wolf can't get this one wrong.
$30 seconds.
I can feel Josan's frustration of being so close to that choke, but then being stuck in this position so much.
It's just a fight of positions, wasn't it? Yeah. Ward was there faster every single time.
To be dreaming about mount escapes.
And man, what an incredible fight this has been. Last 5 seconds winding down. Josan's finishing on top.
We have a new world champion.
We're going to have to go for the judges' official decision in a few moments. Defer to my man with the suit, who brings the boots as well. Chris Fenson will give us the answer. And Ward is right over top with us. You know, he's saying, he's giving it the way it's given. He seems to be absolutely ecstatic with his performance there. He knows the way the judges are going to have to score it. And I think Alex Josan does as well, but I'd love to run that back. Let's give that number 2. Let's get a sequel. Do it again. Do it again. And I think James Price is thinking about the same thing. He's got to strap that world title around the waist. But this has been Battle Arena in Nottingham. Let's go to the decision.